Okay, we're good. Hi everyone, we are at the Pickens County Performing Arts Center, and we've been talking about Team Up and Clean Up for a long time. I guess a couple of weeks now, and so one of the important parts of the campaign is being safe while we're out on the roadways with this anti-litter campaign. And I am out today. I have the opportunity to hang out with my good friend Mike Hayes. Hey Mike.
Hey Sherry.
And we're talking about the safety aspect, being safe while we participate in Team Up and Clean Up. And it's kind of hard sometimes when you're talking about being safe, things that haven't happened yet. And so sometimes we think if it hasn't happened, it's not going to happen. People will see us on the roadway. Not necessarily the case, right?
That's true. That's true. You can't always assume that the drivers see you while you're standing there on the side of the road. You might be wearing your vest and doing everything that you think is safe, but don't always assume drivers see you.
Okay, so we're going to do a little demonstration. We're going to talk about head to toe, what to wear, how to be vigilant while you're out there. And so let's go ahead and kind of get out. I'm going to flip around as we do that. It's a little chilly out today.
One of the things you want to do is you want to make sure you dress in layers. It's still this time of the year around Pickens where it might be cool in the morning. So make sure you dress in layers and shirts and a jacket, and make sure you have your safety vest that we're providing. So make sure you put your safety vest on at all times, and make sure you wear a hat. It could be, even though it's cool weather, sun is still a factor in what you're doing out here. So make sure you dress properly for the weather with your hat, with sunshade. You wear some kind of glasses, sunglasses preferably, to stop the glare and stuff. Make sure you dress in layers again, like I said, with a jacket and a long sleeve shirt. Prefer you wear long pants, but if you got a pair of shorts that's according to the weather, but long pants is probably safer in this situation. And make sure you wear a good shoe. A good shoe, what I mean, a good shoe that you'll be walking in, a good shoe that'll protect the bottom of your feet from sharp objects, and a good shoe that'll grip the ground, because you will be on elevated ground sometimes off the shoulder of the road, and you definitely don't want to slip and fall.
So one of the things that you talked about earlier as we were talking about a safety video, why do we need a safety video? Some of the things may be no-brainers, or do you think that really it's a good reminder? Oh,
a good reminder is we're all going to be relaxed, we're all having fun and having a great time doing this litter blitz. I mean, everybody's excited about cleaning up Pickens County, but we get relaxed in that. But one thing we want to do is we might want, hey, I can take my phone and take my earbuds and listen to some music and enjoy myself while you're walking. That's one of the worst things you can do, because you can't hear noise. Noise is one of our senses, and we got to be able to hear noises and know when danger, and know when somebody says, hey, Sharon, car's coming. We got to be able to hear things and hear voices and hear commands.
Okay, so let's walk a little bit. So this is one of the areas where teams will be going, meeting here as they get ready to hit the different areas. Hagen Mill's another 6 mile, a couple of different areas throughout the county. You mentioned that the vest does two things. One is a positive, and one perhaps not so positive, because it attracts.
Yeah, it attracts visual too. And you always remember, and this is some things that statistics show, that drivers tend to steer where they're looking. So because they see you on the side of the road, sometimes I say they don't see you. Don't assume they do see you, but sometimes when they do see you, they're going to steer towards you. So you need to be watching vehicles, because if they're looking at you, they're going to tend to slide in that direction. So make sure you're watching them, and make sure you're keeping an eye on them at all times, whether they see you or don't see you.
So give me an example. If perhaps this was one of the roadways that you were cleaning up, and you're walking and kind of looking at your area. So if we're picking up trash along this roadway, and are we just looking down at the ground?
No, you'd want to keep.
How do you do it?
You'd want to keep your eye on the roadway and on cars. If you want to take right now after the last car passes, that's when you'd probably walk up and pick up this piece of paper.
Okay.
It'd look like you're almost crossing the road. Make sure it's safe. Pick up the paper, and then back away. You're almost in constant visual all the time. And you're going to be talking to friends, and it's going to be a time of conversation, but you can always pay attention. Matter of fact, have one of your people with your group being the watchdog, so to speak. They could be kind of the ones watching for the cars and giving commands and direction on stop. There's a car coming. Everybody step to the side, stuff like that, and kind of help work together as a group.
Because roads are not going to be sectioned off. There's not going to be an officer or anything. There'll be an officer or people out there. But as far as the road being,
we're going to do the best we can with vehicles in the roadway with their emergency flashers on, but that don't ensure anything. You can't assume that because you got that truck behind you, following behind you, that you're going to be safe. You need to be safe on your own, and you need to make sure that your people around you are safe. So don't assume anything. Just think about safe. Think safe, be safe, and work safe.
Joyce says that, you know, when we do these live Facebook streams, we have the opportunity to talk to some of the residents. And Joyce says that we need the inmates on the roads every day, rain or shine. I pick up trash every week on the road at our house. I know that sometimes we do have the inmates out working, but does it answer her question? Do you think that we're doing enough with the inmates, or?
Well, we got 2 crews basically that do that, and we got how many miles of roads, state and county roads. They're out there every day, but they can't be on every road every day.
Right.
So they're going to place, and that's why we're doing this litter blitz to kind of help jump start all this, and we're even talking about doing something later on, like 5 on 5 on Friday. So everybody pick up 5 pieces of trash on Friday. That's something to get the community involved, and maybe our work crews that do the litter pickups can kind of stay better ahead of the situation. Right now we're just so far behind, those crews can't be everywhere they're needed all the time because there's so many places.
Right, and I'm glad you mentioned 5 on 5 because that's a good extension. This is a major kickoff effort with Team Up and Clean Up, and then we jump right into 5 on Friday where every person picks up 5 pieces of trash.
That's true, and that's a great dynamic, a great thing to do. If everybody done that, how many residents we have in Pickens County? If everybody picked up 5 pieces of trash, we'd be looking for trash. We'd be throwing our own trash down to pick it back up. So that's where we want to be at. That 5 on Friday, 5 on 5 will work and be successful.
Remember, so March 23rd on Friday, more than 300 employees Team Up and Clean Up Pickens County. Again, just a quick reminder to be safe while you're out, and just a last reminder what things people need to consider and what they need to wear.
Dress in layers, wear your vest, wear some eye protection with sunglasses, wear a cap or a hat, and also don't pick up anything too heavy. If it's too heavy, make sure that you let your team leader know, and we'll make arrangements for that to be picked up. If you see something that's suspicious, that you feel uncomfortable handling, tell your team leader, and they will notify law enforcement or the local fire department in that area, and they'll come investigate that and take care of that situation.
All right, and thanks to the County of Lexington, they said 5 on 5. 5 on 5 sounds like a great idea. What an innovative way to get the community involved. Keep up the good work, Pickens County. So thanks, County of Lexington. We appreciate that. And we are ready to team up and clean up. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.